Down in the pits. The Sodor China clay pits has been very busy lately, with Bill trying his hardest to keep things running. Ben was off at the works for repairs, which left Bill to handle twice the workload. Alright, that's this lot done, and I'll get those other trucks for you, Thumper. And while Bill worked tirelessly to fill in for his brother, he wasn't the only one working hard. Mavis in recent years had been brought to the Sodor China clay pits. She was relocated as Farquhar Quarry had been closed down due to a rock slide. And now she works here, making sure the trains run to time and everything is in order. How are you holding up, Bill? Oh, I don't know, Mavis. There's too much for us to do around here. We need help. I am well aware. I'm on my way to speak to the Fat Controller. Meanwhile, I need you to find Percy. He never came with his trucks. Alright. I'll go find him. And off Bill went to find Percy and his trucks. And as Bill went to find his trucks, and got them from Edward, Mavis went to speak to the Fat Controller. Excuse me, Sir Topham Hatt.
Yes? Oh, hello, Mavis. What brings you here?
I came to speak to you about us needing help at the Sodor China clay pits. You see, sir, ever since Ben was sent to the Steamworks, we've been short-handed, and there's too much work for the two of us to handle on our own.
I see. Well then, I'll send Percy to help you. And as for his work, I shall be sending another engine.
Oh, thank you, sir. And Mavis rolled away back to the clay pits.
Edward, I need you to take me to my office.
Of course, sir. When Mavis came back, she ran right into a couple of trucks and saw that the clay pits was a horrible mess. Bill, what happened? It's nothing to worry about. Everything's fine, Mavis. I've got it all under control. I can manage. No, he can't. Bill has been making a mess of the clay pits. Did you get help? I did. The Fat Controller is sending over Percy, which means, Bill, we won't have to work so hard. Percy? Oh, that'll be fun. Back at Tidmouth Sheds, the Fat Controller went to retrieve Percy and tell him his news.
Percy, I need you to go to the Sodor China clay pits, where you will be working until Ben is repaired.
All right, sir. Is that all?
Yes, Percy. Now off you go.
And Percy puffed away to the China clay pits. When Percy arrived, he ran right into Bill's truck. Oh! Hey! Watch where you're going. Oh, it's you, Percy. Yes, it is. Now can you please move? Just hold on, Percy. I've got... Percy! Am I glad to see you. If you could please get started right away, as we're very busy.
Indeed, we have multiple trains leaving today.
All right then. Where do I start? I'll be happy to do any job you give me. And Percy went to start his work. Mavis was pleased to have some help, and Percy worked his hardest to get things done. Bill was also pleased, but not because he wanted help, but because he wanted to joke and mess around. Okay, here are these trucks. Is there anything else I can help with? Percy, come on. I have something to show you. Something to show me? What? I don't know. But we still have work to do, so don't listen to him. Oh, alright. And Percy continued on with his work. Bill tried his best to get Percy to joke around with him, and Percy continued on. He kept whistling and calling out to Percy to get him to mess around, but Percy would not budge. I can't believe him. I thought he was a fun, exciting engine. I guess an engine who braved floodwaters is too high and mighty to be joking around with a little tank engine like me. But I'll show him. Excuse me, Bill. What are you doing? This is what you've been missing out on, Percy. I'm going to show you how me and my twin always have fun at the clay pits. Observe. Bill's little trick had caused a great deal of trouble.
What are you doing? Oops. Sorry. I didn't mean to. Bill, what have you done?
You miserable legends! It's already bad enough I had to take a goods train. And now you run my beautiful tender right off the tracks. And ruin my shiny red paint.
Don't worry, everyone. I'll go get the breakdown crane. And Percy puffed quickly away to find Harvey.
When they returned, they immediately set to work. Bill felt terrible about what he had done, so he wanted to make it right. As Mavis and James were put back on the track, Bill worked his hardest to shunt James's train and organize all the trucks by himself.
You silly engines. Ruining my shiny red paintwork. And with these trucks my own train. I just can't believe.
And James grumbled away. Mavis, are you alright? I'm sorry about what I did, but I didn't really...
You didn't really what? You caused a huge accident. You should be grateful no one got seriously injured. What I was saying was, I just wanted to do the same things me and my brother did with you. After all, you're the hero that brought home the passengers from the flood.
That's no excuse, Bill. You still caused heaps of trouble.
Thumper is right. Even though me and James are fine, what you did was not. I can understand you missing your brother, but you shouldn't let that get in the way of your work.
Okay, I won't.
Don't feel so down, Bill. It'll be alright. Your brother will be back soon. In the meantime, why don't we set back to work? Yes, you're right.
And off the two tank engines went to continue their work.